So we have three different Chris Reeve folding knives here. We're going to start with this one because this is the older model. This was manufactured in 2011. This is the Sebenza 21 with the S35VN stonewashed blade. That is a drop point blade. And then we have the titanium scales with the dual black micarta inlays. This model is the Insingo, by the way. Chris Reeve knives are 100% made in the USA, and they are manufactured and made in Idaho. Now, these knives are perfect in a lot of ways, but there are a few things that I don't really like about the Chris Reeve knives. But one thing is for sure, is that Chris Reeve folding knives, they are designed for just hard use, and they're 100% practical for someone who needs a trustworthy folding knife. You can find Sebenzas for around $500, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if you can find this model anymore, considering it's a 2011 model. The thumb stud actions. One thing I don't like about these knives is the thumb studs. They are pretty uncomfortable to use. They're just like pointy and they always dig into my thumb. And you cannot really fast flick it with the thumb. They're definitely slow roll action only. Some people are able to like flick it out with their thumb, but only after they are worn in completely and the washers have been polished a little bit. You can actually polish the washers yourself, so I've heard. This is a Sebenza 31. It's a 2021 model. We have the S45VN blade still on this one. And the number, the 31 or the 21, the 31 is this blade style and the 21 was this blade style. I'm pretty sure that's what those numbers mean. They're both very similar feeling in the hand. This is a 2021 model. This is the 2011 model. Both do feel very similar. The micarta inlays are different. This is the canvas micarta inlay. Now I think I do like the 21 blade shape a little bit better, but this also has the stonewashed. Now this is more of a stonewashed finish. We do have the titanium scales. These do come with these nice little lanyards. The lock bar access on the Chris Reeve knives are really good, really easy to access the lock bar and yeah, I just don't like the thumb studs. They're not made to be fidget toys, these knives. They're made for hard use specifically, so I get it, like, if you're a fidget snob, like I kind of am. I do like to play with my knives. I would probably polish the washers and maybe see about getting a different thumb stud because I don't like the thumb studs. But these are great knives, no doubt. We have the really nice jimping, which is spaced perfectly. And you also have this little bit of finger choil area for choking up and precise cutting, which is definitely necessary for a harder use knife. The ergonomics are definitely on point. Absolutely no hot spots, as it should be for such a knife in this price range, meant for what this knife is meant for. And then this is the small Sebenza 31, which is the exact same as this one, but just smaller. Also a 2021 model. I think this smaller size, if I were to buy a Sebenza or a Chris Reeve knife, it would probably be a smaller mini version like this. I think they're just more satisfying in hand. They have all the same great factors as these. Chris Reeve pocket clips is something I forgot to mention on the other ones. They work very well. They're not deep carry, but not really something that is needed. This one I don't think comes with a lanyard, unfortunately, but I'm not really a lanyard type of guy. I never carry lanyards on my knives. So yeah, if you own a Chris Reeve knife and you can like actually flick it open with your thumb in a fidget manner, let me know in the comments, because I know it can be done, but not with any of these. Maybe if I were to mess with the pivots, it could be done, but I'm not going to do that. These are not my knives. Speaking of which, these 3 knives were lent to me by my friend Corey Frost. He runs a group on Facebook called Knives in Trees, where he buys and sells used knives, and he posts ads on a weekly basis with hundreds of amazing knives for sale for usually unbeatable prices. I 100% can vouch for his reliability. I have bought several knives from him. I believe he ships all over the world, so pretty cool. I will put the link to his group in the description if you want to check it out, and if you have a Facebook, let me know in the comments which of these 3 Chris Reeve knives you would be most likely to carry. Like I said, for me, I think it would be this smaller Sebenza 31 here. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my daily EDC content.